Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for February 21st, 22nd, 23rd, and 24th. Now, I am going to be using for the main reading, and remember, this is just the introduction. It will be the same for each of the signs. I will post the little timestamp in the introduction for when, or in the description for when you can just bypass all of this. Anyway, I am going to be using my Radley Valentine decks. I will use my Archangel Power Tarot cards for the main reading. Guardian Angels, I will pull one. And I will pull one from my Emily Anderson Crystal deck. And since this is the introduction, I am going to be using my Waite Rider for just, to pull a couple of cards. And I will pull at least one from my Osha Zen Tarot cards. This has been talking to me a lot in the last couple of days. So anyway, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. So we have some really big dates here. We have February 20th, Pluto again with Capricorn, and then the 22nd, and some people are talking about Pluto and Capricorn on the 22nd. It has to kind of get into its own space. So the 22nd, we have Neptune, 22 degrees in Pisces also. If you want to know more about that, go to my last introduction. That would have been February 18th, 19th, and 20th. I gave a lot of information, and I've been talking about these dates for quite a while, so we are all prepared for them. The thing that I am getting with this is that we just need to have balance. We need to have temperance. We need to, just come together, have love, and, and again, too, just kind of like my backgrounds, we need to shine our light, okay? I am an intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power. My job, just deliver the message. But yeah, this is, it's kind of like a lot of the stuff we've been doing has been prep work, and this is where things get real. So let's see what this is all about with my Waite Rider deck. Here we go. Let's go on one. Remember, anything that is reversed has a stronger energy. So 3 cards are face down. Let's go with our first card. The King of Wands. King of Wands. Now this is interesting. Now, Wands energy is fire energy. That is our Aries, our Leo, our Sagittarius. Now we just had that Leo full moon. It is pushing, and it was an unencumbered full moon. There's one little thing going on, but pretty much it was unencumbered. It was one of the purest Leo moons that we're going to see in a long time, and for many a year. So this pure Leo moon is really going forth. It is really pushing forth. Now, the court cards, which this is one, has all underlying energy. The King's Court card is, the underlying energy is swords, which is air energy. So that is our Aquarius, our Gemini, our Libra, thought processes, making plans, thinking things through, hearing news. But the King of Wands has that Leo, Sagittarius, has that fire, Aries energy, and is really pushing forward. Now, the King of Wands sees the big picture. The King of Wands is not necessarily narrowed into the step by step by step. Yes, he does have, and it is a male energy. He does have the, the step by step that the air energy wants to give him. He does have the planning, but he is seeing that every step he takes, every plan he makes has different consequences, has different reactions. So this is very much someone that is very strategizing, but is also thinking beyond just what he can see. Okay? So interesting for this. Now let's go. We have our Tower card. Now the Tower card, we had that a couple of, what was it, last weekend? This is a 16. Remember, numbers have meaning too. So we have that 1, new beginnings. A 10 is a transitional energy. 100, God source energy. 6 is the number of man. It's the energies we put into it. This is added together. It's a 7. 7 is a divine number. Now, the interesting thing about the Tower means everything comes down in order for things to be rebuilt. It's not necessarily an easy energy. It's not necessarily a fun energy, but it's kind of like, you just clear that table out. You Get rid of the things we don't need. It's also pulling the rug out, pulling the tablecloth. I'm kind of getting that, just kind of that jarring energy. It's not a fun energy, but it's a totally needed energy in order for things to be established. I don't even want to say reestablished, just established, in order for it to, in order for a foundation to be built. So this is an interesting one here. Now also to remember the King of Wand, when I was talking about the King of Wand, the King of Wand looks to the past in order to look to the future. Okay, so the King of Wands also looks to see how did we get to where we're at, but he takes that information so we can go to that future. Now again, the Tower card is not necessarily an easy energy. It's not a fun energy, but it is one of those energies. I am not afraid when I see the Tower card, because I know that that means that something that was not good for me is leaving in order for good to come in. Okay? Okay, next card, the Ace of Cups, and that's the good that comes in. So things are happening, it's making a way, it's clearing things out, but the Ace is that one energy. So we have basically we have a 161 energy. It's a new beginning, new start. Cups is our Pisces. We're in Pisces right now. It is very much a Cancer. It is our Scorpio energy. It is fluid, emotional, very spiritual energy. And if you look at this, this is kind of a, this has a very spiritual connotation to it. It has a gifting to it. Again, I feel like we need to really make sure that we maintain our balance. We maintain our light. Remember, I'm always saying stay shining, and that's because we are the light workers, the ones that, connect with this. We are the light workers. We have to keep that positive energy out there, because, it kind of looks like, that we have to burn brighter. I feel like this is going to be a good week for us to keep our lights very, very bright. Okay? Anyway, a lot of possibility, a lot of hope, a lot of really just divine guidance in here too. Higher power, source energy going on with this. So this is one of those times. It's just a lot of things. Keep your balance. Keep your balance no matter what happens, and keep shining. Okay? Okay. Stay shining, my friends. Let's go with the Osha Zen Tarot. And it's funny because I do have to post a couple of things on Facebook today, and a couple of memes. I don't like to reinvent the wheel. So if I see something and it's like really grabs me, it's like, yes, 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 I need to do this. And there's a couple of things that I'm going to post, and I'm going to also post them with some my Osha Zen Tarot. Okay, we got some things that have just fallen out. Okay, they just fell. I do think I need to cut and pull one more card. Okay, so we're going to cut. We are going to pull one more card. Here we are. Now this is a very interesting energy here, because this is very interesting. We have both of these are reversed, so really strong stuff. This is the one that's we don't know what that is yet. So let's look at this. This is the source. This is, like I said, the zero energy, God energy, reaching out, to our higher power, whoever that is to us, and really connecting with that source. Okay, so this is a good week for us to really make sure we're connecting with higher power. But the interesting thing is here, now we have morality. Morality, basically, there's a little bit of a conflict. I don't know if there's a conflict between what we need to do and what we think we need to do. I don't know if, I saw something that talked about magic, and basically we all want magic in our lives, but many of us do not believe in magic. So it's kind of this, this spirituality, this connecting with higher power, but yet at the same time, if we don't see it, if we don't touch it, if we can't hear it, the morality is, there's just this conflict between the spiritual and the physical, the metaphysical, physical, supernatural, natural. There is this conflict, and there could, again, I am getting some conflicting energy. The morality is, well, this is how it's supposed to be done. This is how we should be doing it. So this is, this has a lot of that, just that the business, I don't know, this has that Hierophant type of energy to me, the business of religion, the business of government, the business of, the business of, the business of. So I do feel that there is a conflict between these two. Let's see what this one that I felt we needed to pull is. Okay, and that is also reversed, and it all comes down to politics. It all comes down to politics. So very interesting. I'm going to leave it at that one. Leave it at that because I kind of talked about this here. Interesting, but Osha Zen, remember, these are more our advice energies. These are more kind of like be aware. This is more of, what kind of to expect. Looking at that big picture, lot of hope. Yeah, that rug, but it makes way for a better solution, a better next step. Okay, so interesting energies. I'm always kind of like, whoa, what's going to happen with these cards? What are they going to tell us? It is very interesting. Oh, by the way, please take a moment to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications because, you keep me going. I know some people have sound issues. I do check the sound before I post, and I will let you know that certain products do not allow you. I have heard from people that certain products, my sound is a little not great, but I've also heard from people that if they watch it on like a desktop computer, my videos on desktop computers, that helps. And, sometimes, and I've said this many a time and since I started, sometimes messages of hope, love, and light, energies don't like that. Certain energies don't like that, but we are of the light. So, enough said. Let's go. I do advise you, please look at the prior introductionary, the 18, 19, 20, but let's start our main readings now. And hello to my Sagittariuses. Oh, my Sagittariuses, you love so much. I just feel like your heart is just so full. Sometimes it breaks, sometimes it cracks a little bit just because it is so full, okay? Or maybe I should say sometimes instead of the cracking and breaking, sometimes it overflows. How's that? That's so much better. So I do feel that this is one of those times that you're just going to be feeling very strongly about something, someone. And again, it's like you're going to throw your whole self, your whole heart into, I don't know, fixing, making right, loving. And that's okay. That's okay, my Sagittariuses. Anyway, let's see what we've got for you. 1, 2, and 3 for my Sages, my lovely, lovely Sages. Here we go. First card, reversed. 2 of Gabriel. So 2s, we got all that 2 energy going on. 2s, crossroads, choices. Which way am I going? Also coming together. Gabriel is your energy, Aries, Leo, passionate, burning, determined, very consuming. The 2 of Gabriel is basically going after what you want, coming into your own, standing in your power. I know that it seems such a tiny little card, such a tiny little energy, or it seems such a tiny little message for all of this big energy. So if there's been something you've been waiting for, do it. Get it done. It is, it's now time to push forward. It's now time to get things done. Okay? Anyway, the 2 of Gabriel. Make bold and ambitious choices. Great progress is possible. Important relationships with people who share your vision. And, it's very interesting. Both of these people have walking sticks. Both of these have been on a passage. Both of these are just really just, going through, where they need to go through. So, you don't know where they came from. You don't know where you're going. But there's also the angel that's watching out and watching over them too. So there's again, this is really forceful energy, forceful, put it out there. Follow, maybe we want to go back to what I was saying, following your heart and being bold. Next card is decision time. Decision. Okay. So we have Archangel Jophiel. We have decision, 1 and a 5. 15, 3 5s, 5, change, change, change. 1, new beginnings. 10, transition. 5 again, change, change, change. 1 plus 5, 6, the energy you put into something. This is also in the traditional, this is the double card. This is facing your fears, facing, doing something that you've been that maybe you've been kind of like worried about. The Two of Gabriel is saying, be bold. The bigger energies is kind of saying, hey, you've been wanting to break out. You've been wanting to move forward. You've been wanting all this, but the only thing that's been holding you back has been your own fears. So this is facing fears, and this is really, it's kind of like throwing those chains off, throwing those what binds you off also. But this is choices. Choices to do these things or choices not to do things. Anyway, remember, we are in the waning part of the moon now, though that full moon energy, that Leo energy does follow us and pushing us forward, but this is the waning part where we release and relinquish the most. Release yourself from that which holds you back. A need to detox. So you might need to just get away from people. You might need to do some, natural, however you do your cleanses, spiritual energy cleanses, just kind of like get rid of a lot of that negative energy that might have been surrounding you. Unnecessary worry based on a lack of self-confidence. So you have this one saying, go be bold. I know that you're kind of afraid. Be bold anyway. Anyway, next card is the Seven of Ariel. Now this popped up, I think, for Leo too, but remember, so if you have any Leo aspects in your chart, your rising, ascending, moon, Mercury, all, Venus, Mars type of thing, check out Leo. But seven is a divine number. 7 is divine intervention, interference many times. Ariel is our earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo, money, job, career, also about your home. So what the story here is, hey, I know you're afraid, reach out, higher power, because really this is saying be bold, and the 7 of Ariel says, you're ready, it's time, you're ready. Now, some of this 7 of Ariel says to be patient, let things unfold, but again, with that 2 of Gabriel is basically saying, be bold, you're ready. I know you're afraid, you're still ready, okay? Have confidence in yourself. Believe in yourself. Believe that you have supernatural energies around you also. You have invested wisely. Have patience and wait for the harvest. Review your progress and make plans for your next endeavor because you're ready. You're ready. You're ready to move on. You're ready to be bold. You're ready to be ambitious. Okay, you're ready. Yes, there are fears. Yes, there are things that have blocked your way. The 7 of Ariel basically says, you're ready, though. You're ready. You got everything you need. You got everything you need, my Sagittariuses. Anyway, believe in yourself. Believe. Believe in higher power. Believe in yourself. Okay, let's see what the guardian angels want to offer us. Here we go. Oh, okay. This one is reversed. Okay, this is the Tower card. I had the Tower card in the beginning, okay, in the introduction, so take a look at this. But this is something that's so much more amazing. This is an amazing energy for my Sagittariuses. We have that 1, we have that 6. I talked about both of those numbers. This is out with the old, in with the new. Heaven is showing you a sign that it's time to move in a new direction. Often this is because you're not happy and feel a lack of purpose in your life. This is a wake-up call to make changes that match your heart's desires and spiritual truths. You're ready. You're ready. You're ready. You're ready. I know there's a lot of fear involved, but out with the old, in with the new. Oh my goodness, that's so funny, especially with the introduction. Okay, let's see what we have here for my Sagittariuses. Here we go. Let's see. It feels like you're very aligned with the universe. Okay, here we go. Reversed. Black tourmaline. Okay, I was just talking about this, my black tourmaline here. Black tourmaline, love it. Everybody should have black tourmaline. That's my thing. Anyway, protective, anxiety relief, aura cleansing, self-belief. Kind of everything I just talked to you about. Anyway, my Tauruses, I'm sorry. If you have Taurus and you look to see what that's about. My Sagittarius is you're very ready. You're ready. You're ready. Anyway, my Sagittarius is take a moment, like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. As always, my Sagittarius is know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.